Nigga, you ain't Kanye, nigga.
It was a choice. It was a choice.
Woo! What up, world? It's your boy Chef Fly.
Your boy Easy.
Your boy 6ix9ine.
Back like we never left. Happy motherfucking New Year.
Yeah, it is a new year, man. God damn, we in 22?
22.
Man, could you ever think about what the hell? Like, where was your mind at in like 99? Like thinking about 22.
I wasn't. I was thinking we was finna take over though. My mind was not here. I thought the world was gonna end a couple of years later though, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y2K, bro.
Yeah. Like what the hell, bro? 90 when it was going from 99 to 2000. I wasn't thinking about 22.
Nah, we thought we was finna die. Bitch, we about to live it to the fullest, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That 99 came on, we was pumping Prince.
Right.
And like 2021, we gonna be dead. 2001, we gonna be dead. All right. And then we thought them bums, look, the planes fell out the sky. We was like, oh, this shit about to happen. For real.
See, that's crazy because I was like, I knew I was going to graduate.
Shit. Hey, look, but you got to think about it, though. The whole emphasis was on the Mayan calendar. It won't go past 2001.
Right.
You know, Prince had the song 99, Power to his 99. 99 gets here. It was like, damn, bro, we only got 2 more years, bro.
And here we are.
Just see the difference in mindsets because I was still worried about the chick down the street. Like, she gonna let me beat the
before all the internet goes off.
That shit wasn't even in the back of your mind?
No.
The AOL wasn't really working then, bro. You know, the dial-up wasn't even really working then.
Shit was working for me. That little free disc that you get 1,500 minutes on.
Right. Look, and that's 20 years later. We don't have dial-up no more.
Well, I mean,
nigga, we got them phone shorted.
Right.
With with everything in it.
You gotta be available.
I still had it. 22.
Oh, bitch, don't goddamn not answer my text now.
You can't.
I can find your ass.
There's no way you can't be available now.
I know you.
I seen a picture, a motherfucking meme that was like, in 2022 we thought it was gonna be flying cars, and then it was a picture of a fat mannequin. Like,
no, but we are flying. I feel they got flying cars now though,
and they have fat mannequins.
I mean, but shit, I can't go down there.
Fat mannequins.
You said they're bringing out fat mannequins.
They got them.
They out.
They've always had fat mannequins, though.
Nah.
They never had the husky kid.
No, sir. No, sir.
I was just always just an area.
This nigga got a belly, like
nah. You know, it's still a no neck nigga. The body size is definitely plump now.
And they put the nigga in skinny jeans.
Like, so you feel comfortable shopping now because the mannequins are starting to look a lot like me now.
There's a body image we can relate to.
Right. Give me the whole, give it a rack.
That's fucked up. Damn, the mannequin don't even look like me. I know I can't wear it. Fuck.
That's crazy.
That's funny as shit. Man, so we are a month into 22. Like, what we got going on today in 22?
Same bullshit from last year. But really the last 2 years.
Man, she getting interesting now.
More niggas done died already. And already in a fucking month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
this shit is crazy. Like, you thought it was gonna slow up.
December,
nigga, we like
January. Yep, we taking everybody. Let's go.
Nigga, boom, 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 boom. Shots fired. Like, nigga.
Right, you can't even eat a burrito.
Nigga, like, nigga is January the 1st. Another. Oh, fuck, for real.
Right.
Like, damn.
Exit.
So, like, do you think that people today in 22, things are going the way that it's going because of a culture, toxic culture?
Sensitivity. I put it to you like this. They're too sensitive now. It's like you can't have an opinion on anything because you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, and the media or the masses feel like you should have some be sensitive towards somebody's feeling, but the truth is the truth. And at the same time, if you're a person who don't understand, asking a question almost seems like you can't ask a question now. Like, I don't understand something.
I feel like
you're forcing me to be that I need to get with the program. Like, bro, I don't even understand what the program I'm getting with.
I feel like we've coddled people to the point where they feel like everything is about them. I mean, you can't have an opinion, and if you do have an opinion, it's like, well, I feel like this is how I feel, so because this is how I feel now, you guys have to listen to me. No, at the end of the day, you're just one person out of the million. Like, everything you say doesn't matter. We told everybody that what you do matters. And in the grand scheme of things, most of the time, what you do don't really matter. What you eat don't make me shit. So why I need to put myself in the middle of some of the shit you doing?
So what you think, sensitivity, and what would you say in America? Because I think like pretty much everybody follows the trend of America. Yeah. And so what you think, like sensitivity contributes to a toxic culture?
Yes.
Because it's like now, like if you don't agree with any and everything that I'm saying,
right,
motherfuckers off with your head.
But then it works counter to the other way, because if you feel some type of way and you find somebody else who feels like you, it's like, oh, okay, well, we all feel that way. If this other person feels that way, I'm not the only person, so it puts a battery in it. It's stupid. Like, social media has given everyone access to each other, but the fact that you don't actually know how to speak to someone outside of that, it's counterintuitive, man. Like,
it seems like today is like everybody's just in their own world, and we're just bumping into each other, and then it's like I just take a piece of your world, and then glorified in my own.
The real world has become the metaverse.
Yeah, I mean,
you can create a fake image of who you portray to be when it's not really you.
Yeah,
and you're stuck with it because you got these followers, and now you got to keep your lie
so
going.
Now you got to do the most. Man, you know what? And it's crazy. I want to bring this story up, and then it's like when you start talking about a toxic culture and trying to keep up an image. Man, do you remember this cat? He was a rapper, and he was killed in a hospital parking lot. It was like 10 years ago, and he went by Lil Fat.
Oh yeah, that was goddamn Webby, bro.
Yeah. So I was watching the story, and you triggered it when you said that when you have people out here trying to keep up an image, and they did it was on I can't remember what channel it was. They did like a documentary on it, or a dramatization, if you want to call it, on his story, so to speak. So up and come a rapper,
right,
on the road, doing shows, you getting to the money, but then in the midst of you doing that, you do a robbery. You rob somebody for some drugs or whatever, and they come back and they kill you. But it's like, but why would you go out and do that when you didn't have to?
You had to.
And that's what's crazy. It's like you didn't have to, but you had to.
When they said do it for the gram, I ain't gonna do
it.
Do it.
Man, like that, and it's almost like, and you're talking about that was 10 years ago, and you fast forward into 22, and you have everybody trying to keep up an image that they've created.
Exactly.
And then you got to get up and battle your own image that you created yourself.
Just living up to highlight reels. That's all. People forget that this shit is a highlight reel.
Right.
And then now we're reaching a point where
well, he out here quoting my shit, y'all.
You can live a highlight reel, and then at the same time, now it's becoming a point where it's like, okay, well now I can manipulate you, and since we all saying it's a highlight reel, let me show you my lows. Like, even if
they don't do that though. They don't do that.
Shit, me, I be on TikTok, motherfucker be on there crying, talking about I just got to get it all off my chest. 2,000-3,000 people watching you cry, dealing your dirt. Like, even if it's nothing really going on in your life.
Yeah.
Right.
And you
making up shit.
You making up shit.
Yeah.
Well, this happened, then this
You a
happened.
character.
Right.
They would say a character.
And you bringing in all these people who sympathizing with you now, and it's just like, oh, they keeping it real because they sharing how they feel. Like, okay, that's just now you don't know what's real and what's fake.
Nah, you don't. And you know what? And hearing you say that as well, it makes me think about how we're starting to throw the term mental illness around.
Right.
So if you have somebody crying about something, they're crying about something, venting or whatever you want to call it. Like, why do we say, oh, you can't take mental illness or mental health lightly? And then it's like, damn, so like you can't even go through something no more without it being a problem.
Dramatized.
I mean, yeah, if we want to use that word, that's fine.
It's not all mental illness. Sometimes,
right? That's what I'm saying. It's just just going through something.
You're going through the low. Life is just not all highs.
Facts.
So in this moment, you're processing your low. You're not mentally ill. You're not depressed.
You just got problems.
You had an issue. You're working through your problem.
Yeah,
and that's part of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's differences. But you watching TikTok, you watching all these things, and you self-diagnosing yourself. Like, you're not even qualified to make that decision, and neither is the 10 motherfucker with 1 million followers is telling you, well, this is what it is. No, you're not a psychologist. You ain't certified in this shit.
Fact. So, with that being said, niggas, Antonio Brown made an outlandish move when he removed himself from the game.
Right.
And everybody was like, he's got mental illness, probably like.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is,
versus him having a moment.
We had everybody's perspective. And then we sat down and talked to him like, nigga, this nigga is slain in the motherfucker. He just reacted the way he reacted.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, it's almost like you can't be human. I ain't gonna react like that. But nigga, me, no two people are alike. We all think different.
True that.
Shit happened to you, nigga, you get in a car accident.
True that.
Your ass might want to fight the motherfucker who hit you.
True that.
Somebody else get out and they calm as a cucumber.
True that.
And heart might be jumping like a motherfucker, but they trying to chill because they just got in a car accident and they don't want to exert themselves because the nigga they try to punch you, they might have a heart attack. Yeah. So everybody's reaction is gonna be different, but it's just like, man, the thing about it is people act like people aren't human. Like, shit gotta be cookie cutter cut. Like, nah, people react different, bro. And it just is your upbringing might be is the reason why you react a certain way.
Yeah, I mean,
but just how you build. Some people just cool as a motherfucker.
Right.
Some people just, they don't know how to deal with it. They get
I got in an altercation last year out of the country. And everybody was like, nigga, you mature than a motherfucker. I would have did blue to blue. Y'all react different.
Yeah, to that situation.
And my mind was like, I'm out the country though.
Exactly.
And it's a female. Nigga, I can't, all that shit went over my head real quick. Like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This shit already embarrassing. I gotta just sit here and take this shit.
Right. But you know what? Because we was talking about Antonio Brown before we started the recording. And see, the only thing with AB and any other professional athlete is that you got to know that that's what you are, a professional athlete. Now, is Antonio Brown how he reacted wrong? Depends on who you talk to. Right. But now, the consequences after that, you can't say that he didn't put that on himself. You see what I'm saying?
What consequences are we talking about?
If nobody else wants to pick him up, you see what I'm saying? If nobody is willing to, use him as a sponsor or something like that, you can't say, oh, they blackballing Antonio Brown versus it's like, yo, like he brought that on to himself.
Yeah, but it's a stigma that comes with it, and that's the stigma that's gonna follow him, right?
Well, that's a stigma that's already been following him all the way up until him throwing the pads and the helmet and all that.
We know that some of that is created too and instigated by the NFL because we have to keep the upper hand in situations. But we do know he handled the situation. he could have handled it better. That's all.
Yeah. And that's all I've ever said about it. He could have handled the situation a whole lot better, because it's like you still want to keep some shit in your corner versus just tossing it all away.
Yeah, he gonna play again.
It was the heat of the
I hope he does too.
I think he gonna play again.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's his stats.
And he's just so fucking good.
Huh? That's what I was gonna say.
Good, they let him get away with shit.
But then it's like, how long does that go for though?
If you put him somewhere where he's happy and he don't have when he's somewhere where he's at, when he was in New England, was he an issue?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he was.
What was the issue?
Well, he called Robert Kraft out. He called the owner out because the owner had the shit going on down in
No, he gave he gave his opinion when he shouldn't have. Exactly.
Other than that, he put his head down and played football and produced.
No, but then he still had the other shit brewing from when remember they said he came out with the towel on and took the towel off in front of the girl or whatever. Like all of that stuff came out when he was in New England.
I still feel
and
like
then when he was
in the league. I don't know. I be feeling like that's part of I'm tearing you down. Look at some of the shit just.
How can you get torn down when you whip your cock out on somebody and then they tell?
No, not even that though. I feel like
that what them football players
they suppressed.
But see, like, that's what's bogus. So it's like Antonio Brown does it. So now we're going to generalize all football players like this.
After.
Oh, that's what they did before. I ain't sorry, Antonio. This ain't got nothing to do with you and my.
No, but I'm just saying.
I thought that's what niggas been acting wild.
That's what I'm saying.
Varsity Blues.
If you're good enough, they keep it.
But that doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it
right.
Just because
we agree. We agree.
But if they want to turn the tables on you and you ain't acting right, that's what they do. They let shit leak.
Deshaun
Watson.
No, but it's like, but see, like you're making it an NFL thing versus hold on 1 second. You're making it an NFL thing versus what you made it.
Both.
So like if Deshaun Watson was beating his meat when he was supposed to be getting a massage, and everybody knows that you're Deshaun Watson,
and you've been beating your meat for years.
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as you fuck up. Boom! Now if I go in there and beat my meat, they finna throw me out the door, and that's gonna be the end of it.
But that's how.
See what had happened was
when you a star and you a problem.
This is what really happened though.
No, it ain't about it.
He used a code word, so he went into the wrong. Say a line. He used the code word.
But that's what I'm saying. You played yourself.
What else saying? I need that button. You played yourself.
You played yourself, bro.
That's what
AB, you played yourself. Deshaun Watson, you played.
AB didn't play.
All the niggas said he wanted to leave, and they said, "Hey, cleaner, stop cleaning." That's what happened. Bro. No, they gotta clean. They called Ray Donovan. They said, "Hey, bro, you ain't gotta pay these girls off no more."
Right, because he's gonna play himself.
He want to leave. So
he's gonna play himself. You don't need a Ray Donovan when you know somebody's gonna play themselves. You know it's gonna happen.
You know it's cleaners.
Because it's almost like we know. Because it's like, look at AB. Talented than a motherfucker. You sign him, and then it's like, you know what? We can play AB, we can use AB, and we can put all of this type of shit in his contract because we know he gonna fuck it up. And then once he fucks up, we done used him for as long as where we need to go. You can holler.
But in
we don't need you no more.
In your words, in that situation, that shit was bogus.
But see, again, this is another thing that you
tell me get the fuck off my field and go in if I'm hurt. Like it's not gonna happen.
And this is another thing, and this is where you handling the situation as
handled it wrong,
and that's what I'm saying. As a professional athlete, you saying this as a nigga right now. But as a professional athlete, bro, and somebody says, "Get your motherfucking ass in the game,"
the nigga kicks in at one point in time. I just seen it kick in on you. And this nigga.
But bro, I don't make millions of dollars catching a football. Ain't nobody at this table made millions of dollars to do anything in the sport.
That's the thing. He's human. But when do you not be human though?
When you not be human.
I can afford to let the nigga kick in.
And again. And this is how this is how you get played, because we know how AB gets down. He already got a record. Y'all talking like this is the first shit he done did.
Like AB.
It's not about me not liking him. See, this that toxic culture shit. You can't even have an opinion on what a nigga do And then now you don't like the nigga. Nah, it's just real spill. They played him, and he fell for it. Because we know he gonna fall for it. Yeah. Get your ass in the game. Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that shit. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, he done threw his helmet. Oh, yeah, go ahead and void that contract. Yeah, now we ain't got to pay him extra $4 million.
It's all right,
he did it for us.
And now you going home and Tom retired.
Tom ain't retired. That's false.
Okay.
What Tom Brady got to do with it?
I'm just saying. You lost everything now.
Who?
Huh?
Who lost everything?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay lost everything.
Lost everything.
How they lose it? What you
He only signed for 1 year.
Right. He ain't coming back. It's okay.
He got a ring
no.
out
So
of
you
it.
telling me
we can't get another wide receiver.
You can't get another AB.
Another AB. I mean, how long did Tampa Bay have him? He was hurt. He was hurt for a better part of the season.
had him when they needed him.
And then he had the fake COVID card, so he had to sit for that shit.
Okay, let's clear that up.
Nah, it was just
It wasn't fake though.
Aaron Rodgers didn't have a fake COVID.
Y'all gotta clear this up.
Nah, he got vaccinated.
He ended up getting vaccinated, but
he didn't lie. AB lied.
No,
Aaron Rodgers said it.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
So AB and two other niggas on Tampa Bay Buccaneers get caught up with fake vaccine cards. Did AB
Can I finish?
Did AB and two other
Who the other two niggas?
Well, one nigga was a free agent, and the other dude, he was like a third, fourth string wide receiver or some shit.
But they said he had the fake card, but he got vaccinated. It's only because he actually still had the fake card. He really got vaccinated.
You was there when he really got
No,
vaccinated.
they said it on ESPN. They was like, he got vaccinated, but because he had the fake card, they had to make an example out of it.
So how would if you got vaccinated, why do you have fake?
Because you had the fake card. He was going to use the fake card, but he still went and got vaccinated anyway.
That doesn't even make any sense.
But that's what it said. And that's why I said I didn't understand why he got suspended for them games. But they had
so again, you played yourself. We have another example.
No, he's not Aaron Rodgers.
How are you
golden white boy? So it's okay.
But why are you walking around with a fake vaccine card? You're
Nobody,
still not answering that.
He got vaccinated, but that's the thing because he wasn't gonna do it. But they said he still got vaccinated.
But
you're still not answering why did he have a fake vaccine?
Catch COVID?
No.
Yeah, that's why he was.
That's why he was
out the game.
No. There's a difference in.
They said that
he violated the protocol.
Right.
So that doesn't mean that you have COVID.
No.
Because you can violate the protocols and then you have to go through the consecutive testing and then you can play again.
No. He had COVID. He was on the little podcast shit he do after the game. Yeah. He was like, he didn't play. He was like, I don't have no symptoms. He was like, but I'm just going through it. I don't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? He said it. He caught it.
Yeah, he caught COVID.
He caught COVID.
Okay.
But I'm saying AB was going to get the fake card at first. He got the card, but he got vaccinated anyway because he didn't take the chance.
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, but when somebody... That's
the dumbest shit ever, bro. You played yourself.
If somebody comes out and says, hey, he bought a fake vaccination card... Then you gotta punish that player, right?
We know it's true.
That's what I feel like.
Yes,
now you do know it was more than just AB that got punished, though.
I fully understand that.
Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, this shit.
But if you got a fake card and you still got vaccinated, what the fuck I'm suspending you for?
Listen to me now.
That's the NFL making an example.
Right, because it's against the law to purchase a fake
That's why. But he's still really vaccinated.
Hey,
bro, at the end of the day, you brought a fake vaccine card. That's dumb. That's dumb.
I'm saying,
that's
check this
dumb.
He didn't bother. He said he
tried
to get
dumb.
Can I get this word in? Can I get this word in?
That's dumb. I wanted to buy the Coke. I was going to buy the Coke, but I decided not to buy the Coke.
Now, can I get this word in?
We know it's dumb.
Check this out, though. As we speak, this same week we're discussing this, 2 nurses get caught making like over
$1
million on vaccine cards.
Shout out to y'all.
I want to.
Should have been smarter about that shit.
Like AB,
stupid. Why would you leave the money inside the house, dumbass?
I want if AB bought one for them.
Oh my nigga! How much was the cards, my nigga? That's what I want to know.
They were charging. $200 for adults, $85.
Nigga, they had math on that motherfucker. They had goddamn all types of numbers.
Didn't they? How
they
much
made
they said?
$1.5 million. They seized $900,000 from the lady's house, and now her husband, who's a New York City police officer, is also being investigated by internal affairs to see if he had any knowledge.
Did he know? Of course he knew.
Of course.
But first off, you always hide the money. Hide the money so when you go to jail, you get the money back.
Well, I think they thought they had it here. You said they found
it. Was in the house.
Where in the house?
Why the fuck would you hide it in the house?
I mean,
stupid.
Well, they're not criminals. They're nurses.
Well, you know what?
That hit a lick.
The things that I want to say will come off extremely racist, so I'm not going to say it right now.
You can't put it in the bank in one of them lock boxes because at the end of the day, the insurance on that is not going to cover.
I'm just saying they two motherfuckers that hit a lick, bro, and got caught.
It depends on who's.
It happens every day.
Nah, the insurance don't cover that shit.
No,
happens every day, man.
It depends on whose name that box is in and how close you are associated. You know what? Never mind.
Oh, nah, this nigga John Gotti in this motherfucker. This nigga Franklin Saint in this motherfucker, dog. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Get your ass out of here.
Hey, man, that is cap.
Right.
That is cap.
Right. This nigga over here like, on the next episode of American Gangster.
I saw this on the movie. Let me tell y'all the truth. It is cap. That is cap.
No more Rick Ross for you, sir.
That ain't happening, folks. Nah, bro.
That's crazy
that
as hell.
Overseas account shit ain't happening no more, bro.
That's crazy as hell, though, man.
Never mind.
I mean, that's what that shit was in for.
A lot of stuff.
We can go theory on
because it's like
there's a bunch of.
But if you look at it,
there's a bunch of.
We talk about two girls that's from they look like they off the Ozark.
Right. That hit a lick. That came up and hit a lick, and they ran it for as long as they could.
What the girl name is on Ozark? The white girl. They look like two white girls from Ozark.
But you gotta really think about it. So now it's a bunch of people walking out there.
Justin Timberlake.
What happens to those people? What happens to all the people that they? Because they entered their information into the database. So they found a ledger at the house. Also, I was really intrigued by this shit. So I just started reading on it. And I was like, why would you write it down and keep it? Why would you keep anything at the house?
Because you're not a criminal. You're
idiot.
A nurse that found out how to make COVID cards.
It's too much TV out here to teach you how to do things the right way. You can learn how to scam on YouTube.
That means you got to pay taxes.
So what?
Pay taxes on what?
You said do it the right way.
There's a bunch
they want all the money, my boy.
This
That's
nigga
the problem.
He's sitting there talking. So all they had to do was now you're gonna start saying some shit for power.
Why didn't get two laundry machines and launder the money through the laundry?
We all know drug dealers are the best goddamn corporations out here. They some of the best businesses, but they doing it illegal. They want all the money.
That's the problem right there. They had to get the fur coat.
Oh yeah.
Now, okay, so it's like, but see, like, now this is what I want. Now this is what I want to know. So you find a lick like that, like when do you stop?
That's the way people get fucked up at.
Like when do you stop? Like, okay, like damn, we done made $100,000 on fake vaccine cards in a month. Like shit, we hit a meal.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
You hit a meal, like shit. We need to stop.
They ain't even got to a meal yet. They got 50 goddamn K. Them niggas went out and got some good steak and looked at each other. We gotta keep going, boy.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you keep going, but man, god damn,
you gotta know when to stop.
Yeah,
it's just like any game. You gotta know when to get out.
Yeah.
Remember that little young nigga that was doing that shit at Kroger's?
Right.
He made $1 million.
Yeah,
like, nigga, this is Kroger's. You gotta know when to stop.
They ain't get that nigga, did it?
Yeah.
Guess what? Because he didn't stop.
He started doing dumb shit.
Because then he go to work like in a vet or some shit.
No, it's not even that though. He was doing fucking like $100,000 returns. Like,
yeah.
You doing too much. You gotta stop. You gotta. It's one thing to steal a penny, every penny for 10 years. Oh, okay, then get the fuck out.
Right.
But let me see if I can get this 100,000. That shit. Let me get another 10K.
Right.
Stupid.
Yeah, you hit that. You hit that one, especially like at Kroger.
Turbo, run that back.
Yeah, you gotta get out because they watching you.
Shit.
Because after a while, especially if you have fucking Kroger, bro, they watching you. They gonna let you do it for about a month.
Nigga said Kroger.
Yes.
Nigga didn't say Saks.
Nah,
that nigga said Kroger, nigga.
Yeah, he was a youngin' too.
Who doing goddamn 1,000 in Kroger?
Well, the youngin', he pulled it off.
Damn, you might be able to pull off about $400.
Nah,
but 1,000?
No, he did 6 figures.
I know.
Wasn't
My point is, you
said he hit $1 million?
Yes.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that story.
Nah, I remember that. That shit was on. Hey, when that shit make it to Steve Harvey,
right.
He done did something, boy.
Right.
Because them all the good jokes.
Yeah, that's.
When the old folk know what's going on.
Right.
Oh yeah, you done made it, boy.
Steve was like, you know how many outfits I could buy?
He said that shit?
No.
Shit. Hey man,
I don't know.
There's dumb criminals out here though, bro. That's just the end of the day.
So, but this is the thing though. It's like, so you do something, you get caught. Are you a dumb criminal? Or you just somebody that was hitting the lick that get caught. I ain't no criminal.
Sometimes you get caught. You hit a lick and you get caught.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But sometimes you just stupid.
Cause see, I think I guess for me, it's like once you do something one way, and then it's like then you do that same thing a different way. It's like, yeah, you a criminal. But then it's like if you a nigga working at Kroger and found out how to collect receipts and return them and get all the money back, you just hit a lick.
People been doing that.
Yeah,
but so I'm like, that
but at the end of the day, if you keep on doing it, if you do it over 3 times, multiple times, you're dumb. Cause you got away the first time.
Yeah.
How long you think you gonna keep getting?
1, 2, 3. You got away the third time, nigga. You on number 20, nigga. Yeah. That's what they did. They done kept a tally of your ass.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean? We see it happen all the time.
Man,
nigga.
The stories I could tell.
Shit, the stories any one of us could tell. Shit, we all done seen and heard it all out there in that motherfucker.
I have no idea what they talk about, people. I am innocent.
Oh, here we go. The main one yapping.
The
main one yapping.
Hey, man. On to the next.
We're gonna pixelate you for the rest of the
Negative. Because if I go down, he go down. So therefore, we gonna be
damn. He went from not knowing nothing to snitching already. God damn.
Somebody gotta tell the story. I got y'all.
I'm not telling no story. I'm Benny. I ain't.
What you say? We gotta put the shit on his board.
I told you. That be the dumbest shit. Them niggas be doing that, and then next thing you know, the shadow goddamn come off. I'm like, oh, it's that. Like, bro.
Yeah, that's too wild, man.
Nah, man. Shit. Hey. No, most niggas don't get away from shit to even be able to have goddamn, man, we did some dumb shit back in the day. We didn't get caught.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though.
Right.
There's a lot of niggas who don't have that. Like, nigga, they got caught.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta be lucky too, shit. You gotta be lucky
It's
too.
a little luck in that shit, bro. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's why I say these niggas is dumb criminals, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the lick is hitting the lick. But at the end of the day, how many times you gonna do some shit and be like, you know what? These niggas are on to me.
I mean, I don't even think, dude, like, do you ever, now, okay, since we always talk about everything is mental health, is that your mental health issues kicking in when you just keep on, even when it's hot, you keep on doing it.
Yeah, because it becomes a problem.
How you just said it depends on how you want to
it becomes a problem. Yeah,
that is called an addiction.
And it's addiction, yeah. Because let's just say you do hit a great lick. And you start spending a certain type of amount of money. That means you didn't start building up a different lifestyle. Now you gotta goddamn accommodate addiction by going back doing that dumb shit.
Yeah, because the ASMR start kicking in and you feel
what?
Those sounds, that tickle feeling.
This nigga done went from goddamn. This nigga done went from John Gotti, now he Doogie Howser. What the fuck is goddamn?
We just talked about this before we started recording. So
ASMR.
Exactly.
That's them sounds.
Yeah.
When them niggas be eating the food and shit, or goddamn talking real soft and shit.
ASMR, shit mouth. Oh, I can't say
wait
that.
a minute.
I almost cut it off right there.
Oh shit!
On Doogie Howe's ass.
Oh, man. It's like,
but that's. I wouldn't say that's mental health, but
endorphins from stealing. So now it's
it's an addiction though.
Yeah, man. But you know what? Ain't that crazy though? It's like now trying to get back to like we was talking about Antonio Brown and like people going through shit like on TikTok, and then we automatically dub it as mental health, or it's like as soon as if somebody gets caught doing something now, that's an addiction. Like, do y'all think today that we get too caught up in words, right? Words and situations. You know, is if I'm crying, it's not a mental health issue. I'm just a man that's crying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's like if I eat 3 times a day, am I addicted to eating, or am I just I'm just eating? Like
some of it is mental though. An eating disorder will be mental.
Yeah, I understand that. We understand that, but it's like
it's a safety net,
right?
Like,
exactly.
It's using it as a
exactly.
safety net.
So I just watched Janet Jackson's doc, and she was like, she's a comfort eater. So like when she's depressed and stuff like that, she goes to food. That's her safety net. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, we all know she got a mental lockdown that when she get in her mode, Shawty go work out though. You know what I'm saying? And get that shit up off of her. A lot of people get caught up in that on one side and be stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they can't break that cycle. So it's mental. It's mental.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that as well, but it's like, you know, it's like when do we just stop making everything just that?
Because
I think Go ahead.
I feel like it has to come with accountability and being self-aware.
I don't even think.
You got to be self-aware when you use something as an excuse.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But it seems like we're growing up in a time where it's like accountability is like it's non-existent now. It's like it's non-existent now.
They don't see what they're doing.
You know what it is? It's just that though. It's having basically saying this is what it is. So instead of being like, damn, I fucked up, like, man, it's my mental health. Like, I'm going to pinpoint to this shit. Right. I got to outsource instead of like, nah, nigga,
just take responsibility.
You just take responsibility. Yeah.
I think that people have to understand that you're not perfect.
Well, no. I think people need to understand themselves that they're not perfect. Yeah, it's like I understand, like you gonna fuck up, but you need to understand too that you fuck up.
Yeah, you're not perfect.
Right.
You're not. If it was all perfect, then shit, life would be awesome.
No, what it is it's the Instagram. It's back to the Instagram.
Like I can't stand that shit, bro. It's like some shit is just like bro, like it's not that serious. Like let's just. Okay, you fucked up, own it, let's move on.
And not even just fucked up though, like, okay.
But it's like, now you fuck up, I'm finna pull a gun out because I fucked up. Right. And you told me I fucked up, now I'm finna pull a gun out and shoot your ass.
That is the same thing it be said when you say,
that's how it go.
Hey, I failed. And now that I failed, I just need to either try again or regroup and do something different.
Somebody ain't told that wipe they goddamn knees.
Get up,
shake it off, and keep it moving.
Yeah, because it's like, man, because
it's okay.
But that's why I was gonna say.
But it's like if I hear another story about a motherfucker got shot over a disagreement, or you learn
how to fight.
You like
take the L and move on.
I mean, whatever it is, bruh. It's like, damn. It's like. It's not that serious. Like when everything becomes so serious and everything is just so goddamn
Instagram
life or death, bruh.
Instagram, it's everything wants to be a highlight reel, bro.
Is that part of it? Like, yeah.
I got a random question.
And the shooting shit come from the video games. These niggas done grew up on goddamn Gears of War.
Jace.
Fuck no, nigga. I grew up on Doom, nigga. That was the first blood shit. Nigga,
I mean,
these kids don't even go outside and play, bro.
I mean,
like
that's
dead ass serious, bro.
I
like,
mean, that's fine and dandy, but you know, death is death, though. And it's
but at the end of the day, that's the reality, bro. That shit has got them making them numb, bro. We went outside, we played. Nigga, you didn't have to tell us to go. Hold up, bro. But you, bro. But you.
This niggas our age out here shooting motherfuckers for no reason.
But the thing about it is, it's done intensified though. Every time you turn on the TV, it's a nigga done got the shoot.
So that's not just games. That's just society.
No, well, my point is they're growing up, goddamn playing. I didn't grow up playing. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm older than y'all. So my time spent is a little bit different, bro.
No, it's not.
It is.
We all could have went to high school together. What you talking about?
We don't really. At the end of the day,
if one of us was in the 9th grade, he was in 12th grade.
I was outside though, bro.
I was outside.
I didn't play video games like that, bro.
You just said, dude, what's your shit?
No, what I'm saying, no.
First off, I was terrible at games.
No, what I'm saying, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying. Doom was the first little blood shit. Then after that, it was Mortal Kombat. You had to put the code in.
True
now what I'm saying is, this is their reality.
That's society, dog. That's
I'm
not
with you,
games.
but it's
more than just games.
A lot of niggas,
it's everything.
Yeah.
But the transition is, we was outside playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is locked in. Like, so basically, they're being numb to the fact that they're shooting up consistently. Like, that's their normal. We got
shit, but when I was outside playing, we was playing cops and robbers. We was shooting at each other.
But the thing about it is, we got them dealt with people on a daily basis.
That's
we communicate.
That's true. Games.
I'm about to tie all this shit together. There's a difference.
The game was just a terrible way to start it. Then that's all.
No, he fucked up when he said he was older than us.
I'm older than these niggas.
Your old man got his rocks off about 3 years before ours did. Like, simmer down.
Simmer down, man. I got my shit off at 15. You feel it? You feel me? You know. I jumped off the porch.
Nigga here talking like he's 60 or something.
Hey, at the end of the day, communication was different, bro.
Start calling him Brother Fly. Yes, Brother Fly.
Hey, you know,
Godfather Fly. Godfather Fly.
Nigga. But at the end of the day, it's the lack of communication, nigga. They got this computer in their face, and we got them dealt with people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So their outlook is some shit that they've come accustomed to, which is grab the little gun and shoot. They don't know how to communicate and goddamn air shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, they keep saying men have problems communicating. Nah, it's y'all whole generation now. Don't none of y'all talk. You can be right beside somebody. They on their motherfucking goddamn phone, goddamn, and they're actually around real people, bro. Not having no conversation with somebody. That person you sitting next to you probably can get you the job you're looking for, but you're not even having a discussion with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or the female. You on the phone. They don't know how to date no more. They on Tinder, swiping left and right. You know what I mean? Like, they locked into that phone or that television now.
Well, we're definitely living in a microwave society, man. I need and want what I want right now. Right. And I need to be ready and available to me.
Because it's at my fingertips, I'm just gonna keep going and
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So the thing that's supposed to bring us together just tore us apart more.
Facts.
God damn, this nigga done went from John Gotti to goddamn
I'm a complex person.
Doogie Howser. Now this motherfucker's a goddamn what?
Martin Luther King?
Nah, we ain't gonna go that far. We're gonna put some respect on the King's name. He far from that.
I had a dream.
That nigga Jones right when you said that.
It's like a ghetto philosopher.
I was about to say, I
like
had
a ghetto
dream.
prophet.
I was a hoe. We got a lot in common.
The whole thing.
What did he say? What that nigga say?
The whole thing supposed to bring us together. Tore us apart. Message.
Man, he definitely got that. I know he got that, boy.
Yeah, you need to put a message button on that motherfucker. Nah, but that's some real shit though. That's some real shit though. It's like, you know, like you come out, you have Facebook and all of these social media platforms to, you know what I'm saying, that was what you would say that was put in place so you could communicate or talk to somebody that you ain't talked to or can't talk to that's far away. And then now you done walked into this shit developing a whole new way of thinking and how you move in your day-to-day life.
Right.
Because it's almost like you got to start a world not without the internet so much.
The metaverse.
Not even so. I mean, let's just say like a world just without like social media. like how would people be today? Like, cause you got we got generations coming up now that know nothing but Facebook. At least Mike knows a little bit more because
Facebook. We old.
Fuck this.
No, he's old. You don't know what the fuck going on.
Nigga, I was on. I'll show my age. I was on MySpace when it first started. Like, we was on MySpace heavy.
Yeah.
Like, moving music. We was throwing parties.
Understood. But when you was 10.
But our thing was to meet.
Were you on MySpace?
Yeah.
No, but the thing about it was I'd say, okay, initially when you had it, because Facebook, you had to have a college email to log in that. And then MySpace was just free reign. So as far as putting in music, it was dope. But the thing was, it was supposed to be a gateway for me to break the ice, to meet people I've never met, and either get them to come into my world or me go see their world.
Yeah,
it was all hit on. I'm finna come see you and do this and do that.
And little did you know, motherfuckers was coming into your world like,
you ain't
got no Yeezy and Serato, nigga.
You ain't got no Drake. You ain't got no Drake in this man. This nigga whack.
What's on your playlist?
It became niche groups to where now it's like the whole world watch you get embarrassed.
Yeah.
So now you have to create this facade, even though it's a million people out there that's just like you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a little dorky and you just wanted to meet another fucking dork that was like you, you could. But now these dorks done created this life where he's like, I can't even relate to this dork, but this dork is a dork behind all of this shit. You're not even the real dork that you saying you are. So now it's just a bunch of dorks doing dorky shit and they fucking it up.
What do you say? I'm the dude disguised as a dude playing another dude.
That's exactly what it is.
When was the last time y'all heard the word dork? Was that 19?
I just wanted to say relevant for you.
Come on, producer, produce.
Oh, that was a good joke. My bad. I don't have the produce.
Now, Mike, when was the last time you heard the word dork?
4 seconds ago. Shit.
Oh, I thought because he's so old.
It was yesterday.
I thought you were about to say 4 scores.
He ain't that old. Speaking of 4 scores, y'all ever seen this shit when a nigga asking, "Do you think you're smart?" And that shit just goes all the way wrong. Nigga got them sit there. He was like, so he might say, "What's 4 scores?" Oh no, what's a decade? And the bitch might be like, like 5 years ago? Nigga, that shit just go out. Oh, really? Like, are you sure?
They said how many stars is on the flag. And she was like, I'm in college right now.
No, nigga said, goddamn.
Nigga say, do you think you're smart? And at first thing they say, of course, I'm in college. Like, okay.
Shit. That's funny. That's funny, though, man. Yeah, man, but it's almost like, today it's like, it's like everything just going back to the wordplay. It's just like today, like, does anything mean anything now? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, shit.
I think the wrong things mean too much right now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Too much value on shit that don't matter.
They focus on the wrong shit. Yeah. Or they emphasize on the wrong shit.
Right. I guess that's why you have. I guess that's the whole point of a toxic culture, is just to, like, yeah, man, you can just make it. You just make shit whatever you want it to be, and then if you don't get with what I'm getting with, it's just gonna get ugly.
The shit's crazy because, man, I literally hate the word toxic anyway, because I know what that shit means, poison. But at the end of the day,
this shit kind of is.
That's what I was just about to say. A lot of this shit really is poison, bro.
Yeah, man, because it's almost like, because like when you just sit back and you think about everything, when you start talking about like the word toxic. It's like look how the music is today.
We just had this conversation.
You see what I'm saying?
This nigga goddamn like, bro, I like this goddamn Get Him Back in Blood, this Pooh Shiesty shit. I was like, bro, I don't listen to none of these niggas, bro.
Well, I mean, like
that shit don't. It just don't goddamn work with me, bro. First of all, he just sounds horrible to me.
I mean, that's fine and all, but it's like there's no balance in it. But see, like, and that's the thing. That's what's so funny because everybody's not doing that. But it seems like that's what they highlight. But that's what they made pop culture for us.
That's what they highlight.
Yep. That's what they highlight. Yep.
And you fighting the machine.
Yep.
They want you to look terrible.
Right. Yeah, because it's like it seems like there's like no balance at all.
Because you gotta find it.
You gotta find the balance.
But that's not. But see, like you don't have to find pop culture. Pop culture is there for you.
No. We talking about the balance though.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like I shouldn't have to go out. Like when you talk about pop culture, you don't have to go out there and look for it. Pop culture is there, like right in your face. And there's no balance.
And pop culture.
No, I'm not saying in pop culture. I'm saying for us, for black people.
Okay.
Because we're gonna rap music is black. That's the culture. But it's turned out like you've made the popular records in rap music is all the same. There's no balance in it. When you got cats that's out here, that's trying to give you a different perspective on life besides having to hit a lick or having to get it back in blood or sucking dick or eating pussy or whatever it is. Like there's a different alternative out there and they don't put it out there. And it's almost to the sense it's like, damn, it's like you tried to ban 2 Live Crew, tried to ban NWA. Mm-hmm. And it's like you couldn't ban them, so it's almost like you just made the shit a weapon. And then it's like, and that's all you putting out there now. As far as like, if I get in my car right now and I turn on the radio, like what are the odds of me hearing, you know what I'm saying, a rap song by a black or a female artist? What are the odds of me getting in the car and they're not going to be talking about fucking, killing, or selling drugs?
You know what it is? So the old guards change, and when the old guards change, them niggas is like, we with everything, because this shit sell. And that's where they the focus be on. The shit that sells. They don't have a moral compass no more.
I got a left thought. Put it like this.
Say it.
What if we're living in a time where people are looking for such an escape that they just sold on a fantasy? Because even if you give them the quality, they don't want to hear it. Because in their mind, they wish they could act out the way that you hear what you're hearing on the music. What you're hearing. These girls, they want to go out here and be a hoe. A lot of them, they can't. They won't. They're not built for it. Or they know it's wrong.
But I wonder what percentage of women that are actually like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's different. I just feel like it's a shift in society that's just...
I say men and women.
Yeah, like it's a shift in society where I feel like people are not happy with themselves and they just clinging on whatever they think somebody else will attach themselves to.
Yeah, I think it took a while for us to get here, man. Cause it's like, cause when did you start hearing rap music? You know what I'm saying, during the day? Cause I can remember
about 99.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It was like there was a time where it's like
7 old school stations.
Right.
But it was.
That's what I said. It was.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't nothing but some rap stations out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I think it took a while. Like that's why I say I think it's been used as a weapon, because it's like you got parents got to work 2 and 3 jobs to, you know what I'm saying, to keep a household how they needed to keep a roof, food, clothing, shelter, and all of that. And then it's like, and all that kids can gravitate towards is selling drugs, sucking dick, eating pussy, and you know what I'm saying, and killing. And that's like part of, you know what I'm saying, the mentality of a generation. Cause like that's all I keep thinking about. It's like, damn, it's like when I was 10, WAP wasn't on the radio
Fuck no.
on the way to school. or I couldn't look at WAP on my phone, or I couldn't look at Get It Back in Blood, you know what I'm saying, on my way to school as a 10-year-old and playing that shit repetitively in my head before I go to school and start speaking that shit and then start acting out on that shit.
So it's access.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
You actually buy the album.
But see, and that, but
I'm picking.
I'm right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm talking about, and how like it's almost turned into a weapon, because like now it's like now that you know like we're parents, so it's like now we have kids that are growing up
in a world where they have access.
Exactly, in a world of access. We didn't have access when we was 10. When we was 10, you could
access to your cable channels and the radio. I didn't have access to every unedited album that ever came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
And then the edited songs aren't even the edited songs anymore. So
right, because we already know
right
what you're saying, and it's obvious what you're saying.
Nigga, you had red, blue pill options then. You didn't have the whole table. You gonna either buy this album or buy that album.
And for that to be monitored, somebody actually has to be in the home to help monitor it.
Yeah. And it's like all of that is just like, man, all of that is gone.
I know. Yeah. I tell my cousin that all the time with her kid. I'm like, man, you even just, cause we ain't even talk about. You ever check to see what they listen to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause then you had to buy it.
True
you
that.
can walk in the room and be like, all right, let me check their draw. Nah, they ain't gotta have none of that shit no more.
Nah, I feel like nah. This goes back to how I feel like a lot.
Always gonna have access to it though.
And that's what I'm saying. This is why I say it's used as
like how much influence does the friend, like how long does the friend have to pour that into your child?
They don't have to do that no more.
Exactly.
And I think like that's where everything comes full circle by. You know, like in society, how we're taken out as black men, like how we're not able to, a lot of us are not able to be in our child's lives for whatever reason that it is that you got caught up in. So now you don't even have a voice of reason in there no more.
That's a whole episode.
That's what I'm saying, but I won't dive too deep into that.
Yeah, we gonna
because it's like, damn, it's like it's my word against. And then if your word ain't even there, what's finna happen?
Yeah.
So.
Subpoena.
Yeah, man, have some fun, man. We realize how old Mike really is today.
That's a
What else did we get out of this episode today, man? Mike old than a motherfucker.
I know this nigga like 20 years, man. Fuck this nigga, man. I know this nigga like 20 years. Fuck this nigga, man.
We're gonna call this You Fat Jesus, and now we got Chef Moses over here, man. I'm gonna fuck up and then I'll get my name out.
Oh, it's coming, bro.
I'm waiting on.
It's coming. Just know that. I'm gonna let him get this off, though.
Yeah, that's right, man. So it's like, yeah, man, got to stay on top of the toxic culture, know where it's coming from, and shit, man. You gotta know how to direct these youngins, man. I think that's another thing. I think that,
but they don't listen though.
I mean, that's fine though.
I know that's the difference between this generation and the older generation.
See, we could talk about that too
because we listen.
Because that's something that
well, we get on that on the next.
Yeah. We can talk about that. Yeah.
And shit. With that said,
we out. It's goddamn the League of Extraordinary Assholes, man. Happy New Year again, man. We see y'all in a minute.
Alrighty. Peace.
The League of Extraordinary Assholes.